I probably have like 2,000 items that are uncompleted.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
like, no shit.
That's a lot. That's one of the bars that I have up on the stream manager, so that I can just like clear them as I go, because that's the completionist in me. Like,
that's valid. Like, it's one of those things that I'm just like, I do them as they come, and so I know that, like, oh, I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, or whatever the fuck, and so, like, shrug. It gets done.
You're supposed to complete them. Well, I mean, when someone redeems the channel points, there's a little box where you can track them, so that people can, like, if you don't do it when it happens, you can go back and say, okay, I'll catch up on that. When you complete them, it just clears it, so it's not hanging out there.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
That's all. Oh, we were explaining channel point.
Channel point.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
I thought yeah. Hello.
Hey,
yeah, sorry I'm a little bit late. I did start a little bit late, but I was also stuffing a very greasy and extremely delicious pizza down my fucking gullet.
I also
So,
I am jealous.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm hurt and appalled that you didn't bring enough to share for the class.
Yeah.
I did, but I think that it would spoil in the mail. I'm sorry.
Okay, just as long as you didn't be like, I brought enough for everybody and then ate it all.
Yeah.
I made you a cookie.
I made too
But
much pizza.
But I ate that.
But I needed it. I'm so sorry.
I've eaten too much pizza in the last couple weeks, but you know, it's really good pizza, and any pizza is really good when it's only $7 for like a full, like,
holy shit.
yeah, $7.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, you know what? Yeah.
I definitely appreciate that. Hang on, let me just
It's like the best
make sure that all
pizza
my
in Omaha, too.
like levels and stuff are set.
I didn't double check
The best
that.
pizza in
If people
Omaha?
are fucked, whoops. Well, yeah. Some people
Oh yeah,
say
no,
that.
I should definitely fix that. I forgot that I usually like set my audio filters and stuff to be 5 decibels lower whenever I'm not like
Oh yeah, no.
in like voice.
Y'all were
just 'cause,
blasting out
like,
my
games
sound
and
for a
stuff.
second there.
Oh my god.
Apologies to my one viewer.
I also, like, I don't think I have, like, my fucking, like, equalizers and shit on this particular scene collection, so I apologize.
I try as hard as I can not to be extremely loud.
No. I mean for my mic, like.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Wait,
I'm
never
actually, hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna check.
Hang on, wait, since when could you set, like, audio filters per scene? Can you do that?
What do you mean?
Like, with your equalizers and stuff? With your scene collections?
If you click on the scene itself, it'll give you a filter, and it'll just apply to everything in that scene.
You're kidding. Oh my god, you can.
I'm sorry, I don't speak OBS.
I'm sorry. I don't speak fancy.
This is life changing. This is life changing. Listen, I need my stuff to be perfect. I do this sort of thing.
Yeah, apologize right now. Okay, sweetie.
I don't have any of my.
And you can do the copy and paste. So like once you have them set
Yeah,
up,
exactly.
you can just paste them instead of having to do it manually.
Why is my chair so
I
low
just
to the
have
ground?
them all
There we go.
applied like to the individual audio sources, like in the buses themselves. So that way they just apply to all of them. But if I can like make them per thing, then that would be awesome. Because then like for the games, I could make it a lot quieter than it is for D&D. And oh, that's perfect. All right, that's awesome. Thank you.
All of these.
Switch back.
Switch back. Switch first. Switch back.
Switch back. It's time to add.
Left and right, and left and right, and left and right, and yeah, okay.
Forward and back, and then forward and back.
Alrighty, let's see. Double checking, and I think I should be good to go. I'm on the wrong page in my little book. 1 second. Well, it's not really a little book, it's pretty big. It takes up most of my desk, but you know. I suppose I could use the PDF that you sent me, Vora, but also...
I I mean, or the one in D&D Beyond.
That is also true.
You can add like comments and bookmarks and things like that.
I didn't actually know the D&D Beyond one, so
yeah.
I'll just sit here with, you know, my little notes written on the back of receipts that I've stuffed in between the pages.
Yeah, absolutely. Whichever is your method. It's the method that works that you're comfortable with. So.
Absolutely. Alright, let's see. Sound off. Got Mel, we got Nerd, we got Vora. Sleety, are you alive? I haven't heard from you, my man.
Yes, I just don't want to disturb.
You're good, man. You're a part of the group.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
It's just that you're talking about stuff that I do not understand.
Lit. Okay. This should be a lot better. Hopefully, please, dear God, let this be better.
Put your fingers crossed.
Are you peeking?
Trucker.
Look at the thing. Are you touching red?
So I tend to just barely touch the fucking bar because I don't have it like perfectly mixed. Like I just barely like will hit into the red.
I see.
Because I need to fuck with it. But I'm not hitting the fucking end now.
No, you're good. You're just barely clipping. You're fine. You're peeking, but you're not clipping. Is more what I mean.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Because like I realized
combination of compressor and limiter. By the way, that's your best friend right there. That's the 1-2 punch.
I don't think I have a limiter on it. I think I have a compressor and expander on it.
Fair. Those are two that work very, very well together. The expander definitely helps. But I personally have a limiter on it just to make sure that it never dips into clipping. Like if you have it about 5 decibels higher than your compressor, then it just hard cuts it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Things to talk about in like 2 hours.
True. Sorry. I get excited about this stuff.
Like,
I literally went to school for all this.
No. I will take all of the fucking help I can get, because like sometimes I'm fine, and then other times I get super riled up, and then my audio quality just goes to shit.
I feel.
It's great.
Alright, I should probably switch the scene over to the actual game itself. Why is the window not there? What the fuck? Bitch, what the hell?
No window for you.
Bitch,
OBS is
I
go
did
fuck yourself.
Never mind. OBS is, there we go. There we go. With my favorite scene with with my little character thing. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
I also liked seeing all the stuff that everybody else made for
they're all so
for
cute.
theirs. Yeah. Vora, I saw your little
Vora!
your little the recap screen.
Oh yeah.
It's so
Yeah, I
cute.
saw that
It's
last
adorable.
time. It's so cute.
Yeah, I always do like a catch up after session.
That's honestly a good idea. I should probably do that.
I've been watching.
I was just telling Chad earlier that I don't remember a lot of things, which is very bad because I'm supposed to be the smart one.
Honestly, same, and I'm running the game, but you know, what?
Oops.
Oh, whoopsie. Just kidding. I'm trying to figure out how I've been hiding the tool of my tabs this whole time.
Yeah, it's fine, right?
Wiki had to go full screen on this page.
It's good enough, probably, maybe. I don't know.
The only reason why I don't pick intelligence to not remember stuff.
You know, maybe I should start doing that in the future. Never play a wizard again.
I always like
you can
take
be a
notes
dumb wizard
as we're going along.
I could be a dumb wizard, but then I would be terrible at everything.
Well, you could have
literally all of the stuff that I could do.
You could be like really bad at like street smarts, and then have really good book smarts.
You got book smarts.
Yeah.
But I can't remember left from right.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta do like the Macarena for a second, like.
Our characters are gonna be
my friend Lana in my chat just went, "That's a bard."
I'd
say that would be a bard.
I don't know if I'd say a bard has book smarts either.
You know what? Maybe a
Depends
sorcerer.
on the bard.
Maybe a sorcerer if I want to do the magic thing without having to be very smart. Smile.
Oh, I'm offended. I feel personally attacked.
No, it's okay.
Whoops.
I have the charisma of, like, a dead pill bug, so...
Oh, for real, yeah.
Alright, yes, success. Well, partial success, but it's success enough. Alrighty, so where we were last time, if I'm remembering correctly, and I absolutely should have caught up myself, but it's it's too late now.
I think we're heading to the Olive Illusions.
So, if I'm remembering correctly, yeah. Where we last left off, we unfortunately lost. I'm so dumb.
Take a minute.
What's their face?
Names are something I'm not good with, and I should be good with them by now, but I'm not.
The purple dragon.
I blame partially this on you, nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd, what's your character's name again?
This one is Spyro.
Okay.
Literally, like Al said, I
Listen.
am the purple dragon.
Listen. There's a reason for this, you know it.
Wasn't on purpose, but...
There's a reason. Oh god. No, 1 second, let me get out a pen. Where's my pens? I need to actually, I'm gonna, my digital notes aren't working. I'm making physical notes now. Fuck you guys.
Actually, I don't, have I said y'all the, like, full picture of what Spyro looks like?
I think you have.
Yeah, when we were doing...
We all
Or
sent-
I think in Discord,
Yeah.
like, initially, when we were doing
Yeah, I
the-
think so. You also definitely showed me, like, in DMs, so we could work
Yeah.
out,
No,
like,
I
the
showed
shared background stuff.
I showed what Silvar's like.
You're right.
Whom you haven't met yet.
Right.
I'll show y'all whom you're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Okay.
I mean, we see your little picture token in the
Yeah,
screen.
I have
True.
like a full
That's a
like,
bust,
hero
if you will.
forge. So yeah,
Let me see.
there you go. It's in Discord.
It's pretty nice.
Let me see. Ooh, I like them.
Yes.
That's
So
nice.
anybody that
That's really
hasn't seen Spyro's full, because like my stream can see it right now. But,
Yeah.
like,
Okay. This'll work as notes. Okay, when we last left off, previous session, poor Spyro got pulled away by a flock of wild pixies into the dark. I'm kidding. They got pulled away for some kind of event thing. Which, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, all y'all, also known as Balkan, Carrie, and Briar. You know what's gonna make my life a lot easier for all of you, for me, if you guys just change your names underneath, because that's what I keep looking at for in Roll20.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We can change our display names.
My name's
I
already
thought I
broken.
had, because I went into Roll20 and like.
You can do that.
I hate to make you guys
just
work
go to
more.
settings, personalization.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. No offense to all y'all. However, this is something that my brain gets mixed up so easily.
Oh, I changed
is
it in the wrong
entirely fine.
spot because I changed it on my complete Roll20 profile.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
I thought like that was going to update in game, but I see.
Sadly, no.
There you go.
Sleety, good on you. A+ points. You had it already done. All right.
Creative.
So Carrie,
Sweetie gains one inspiration.
you get one inspiration per time. Yes, but Carrie, Briar, and Balkan, all of you, went off to do some very lovely dragonfly rides. And yes, you popped in a bubble pop teapot, traveled over here, somebody fell in a lake. I wonder who. Before going to the dragonfly rides and stopping a potential disaster with a very
clumsy
fearful
raindrop.
with a very fearful dragonfly that was spooked, you find out very soon later, by a Kenku named Kettlestream, who you then caught and were able to apprehend and get some information out of. In exchange for that whole interaction, things you learned. Number 1, Kettlestream had stolen the voice of a mime that works over in the Hall of Illusions, and it is
Mime in quotes.
Yes. In exchange for you assisting her in trying to track down her patron and see what's gonna happen there.
Because she said she heard some
Some
nefarious shit
happening
from
in the background.
Oh yeah. Here's some very sus, one would say, some little bit of imposter. Some really sussy shit. From Mr. Witch.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. No, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
We'll be the detectives.
As overheard from Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. White? Yes, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Roll credits, everybody.
Roll credit.
In exchange for that little interaction for information, you decided to let her go, I think. Yes? Yeah. Well, you did now. Anyway.
God.
Kira was brutal. She was like freezing all of her
Yeah!
body.
Yeah, you're gonna break her
We didn't have a
legs!
It's like, you don't go nowhere.
You are going nowhere.
Yeah. You gotta have creative solutions if you didn't bring rope.
Which brings us to now. Exiting the alleyway where you have, rather mercilessly interrogated that poor bird. You actually very quickly see 2 gnomes scuttle by, except they're not very scuttly because they're on stilts, at least 5 feet above you. But they're going as fast as their little long legs can carry them. You hear them as they pass. Hurry! Wait, 1 second. Hurry! We're gonna miss the show. We're not gonna miss the show. It's only just started. We're gonna miss the show, Willis. Come on! And as they
The great big top bonanza's about to begin. Oh, we must see Spyro in their act.
and as you say that, like a little troop of fairies scuttle past. The big top bonanza. It's starting out soon. Hurry!
I grab both my companions by the hand or by the wrist and make entirely sure that Briar isn't going anywhere.
Scoops Briar up in like a potato sack.
Just fireman carry.
and I just like sprint with them towards the big top.
Top bonanza.
I care about my friends more than this mystery. We're gonna see this show.
And as you approach this show, which I assume you're both doing willingly, right?
I got kidnapped twice.
You hear in the distance the sounds of music, which I'm gonna start playing again. If you're wondering what it is, it's Hall of the Mountain King.
Awesome.
Yes.
Hang on.
It's a good song. Classic, one would say.
Alright, I'm classic.
I have some NCS fantasy music going, so
I still had my my playlist of Boardwalk Carnival covers of actual music.
My clown music. I'm having flashbacks again.
Music.
No, but as you approach it, you actually hear this music starting to echo from the big top tent. And arriving inside and being quickly ushered in, if I'm double checking and I just read that in, yes, you can get in for free, so you don't have to worry about that.
Because we blew through a lot of ticket punches last time.
Oh yeah, we did.
Two.
I think we're
Like
at
3.
5.
It was 2. I kept an eye on that.
Mine and the bubble.
Oh, we did that last time,
And the
didn't we?
dragonfly and
I forgot about the mines. You also were, you know, confronted by your worst fears.
It was those 3 things, and we did the snail racing once.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
we went through 4.
You are 4 out of 8. So, as you approach the big top, you see from inside a very wildly fuck. I gotta turn the music back down. I can't think anymore. You see an elf ballerina who dances with animated costumes that spring open from a magic wardrobe, and along with it spew colors flashing throughout the darkness of the big top tent. And I'm gonna turn this all the way down. We're done with this. All right. Anyway, the roof of this tent reaches towards the night sky, and 3 swooping peaks are topped with spinning gold stars. It's painted with wooden planks, and the tent walls whirl with colorful motion, displaying vibrant circus performances. The sound of music and laughter drifts out through the canvas door. And through that door, that's where you see the ballerina. I did things in the wrong order. But you can tell both by the sound of the music as it ramps up to its crescendo that you have come in right before this whole performance has come to an end. Which it does, very swiftly. As all of the clothing, after one final, very dramatic bow, sheds itself from the air and zips very quickly back into the dresser from which they came. And following all of that, the ballerina, who also climbs into the dresser, disappearing.
It's a big dresser. I'm very impressed. Very interested. Very impressed.
The crowd is going fucking nuts. It's amazing. You've got your work cut out for you, Spyro. Good luck. As the applause once again winds down, the lights within the big top tent seem to dim once more to near darkness. Out of that darkness, a spotlight flashes down into the center of the clearing, landing on a figure dressed in red and white purple jester's outfit. I lost my words again. It's fine. He gleefully explains that everyone's applause drinking in the attention, saying, "Hello and welcome everyone to the Big Top Carnival." I hope everybody's very, very excited for our next impromptu performance, featuring our knife thrower, most deadly and yet most perfected ooh ah, yes.
Oohs and ahs.
Oohs and ahs.
I just point, just go, that's my friend.
For our next act, be warned. The dangers you see here shall never be once again replicated. Next up, the knife thrower, and then with a showy flash, he disappears into a puff of smoke, leaving behind the empty clearing, which very quickly begins to shake underneath your feet. You can hear almost the wood walls of the tent seem to creak as the ground seems to rise into a pillar, some kind of stage. And once it rises up to about 10 feet in the air, all can see stands one Spyro. Ooh, ah. Ah.
There's my friend.
Yes. With the lights still dimmed, the area within the tent is quickly lit up again as not bonfires. As torches light one by one all around the diameter of the tent. Ooh, firebending, I don't know. And upon stands Spyro, who is now pretty much surrounded by flames, and a few assistants in various animal masks, one of which rolls onto the stage a very big-looking circle spinner.
The classic.
Spyro, do you have any description for what you think you might do?
So Spyro's been just like very like casually, very cautiously like flipping some daggers around in their hands as, you know, like everything's kind of been being set up around them, you know, like taking stock of everything.
It's a good crowd tonight. Good luck.
As this comes out, they're going to step forward and take a look at the crowd. Now, it seems like we have a fairly decent crowd out here tonight, and I am going to need one assistant. Who out here might want to assist me?
I shoot up, and I am just screaming for attention and just like waving both my arms like, oh, pick me.
There is a baby halfling who's sitting right next to you, like this toddler child. She looks you dead in the eye, and she has also got her hand in the air.
Oh, that's adorable.
Spyro's going to kind of like walk to the front of the stage and kind of like tap a dagger to their chin as, you know, like they walk back and forth, kind of like assessing the crowd. And then walk back so that they're like even with Carrie. You, my friend, I think would be a lovely partner for this evening.
Oh, well, thank you. I just kind of turn around and I say, you two be good now. And I make my way onto the stage.
That toddler is giving you the stink eye.
I lift up my veil and stick out my tongue at him.
She bursts into tears. I'm kidding, no. But she is asking her mother how to do a death curse.
You'll learn that when you're older.
Yep, you just have to simply go up the very ornate ramp that has been, you know, purified onto the middle of the stage.
Debating on whether or not I want to use that or try to one-up Spyro by using Misty Step instead.
It's not Spyro show. It's not Spyro show anymore.
Nah, I'm just gonna walk up. I'm not gonna be a jerk. I know we just play around with each other a lot of the time. It's not like actual like a rivalry. We just we just fuck about. Yeah, I just take the ramp up.
When you get up to the top, like Spyro will give you like a very gracious bow.
I try to return it with the most delicate and sweetest courtesy that I can, but look at them look at them with the like most shit-eating grin that I could possibly muster. Like you can see it from under her veil and everything. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it?
Of course it will.
When isn't it? Now, escorting your, you know, very dear volunteer onto the stage and towards what is very obviously a spinning wheel of death, you are quickly latched in by two of the assistants that stand on the stage along with Spyro. And as you do so...
I don't have any questions or any comments. I just kind of allow it to happen.
Yes, and as this happened underneath the stage, you can hear like the swell of an orchestra. That is most definitely the Jaws theme. As it just builds suspense.
Please don't die.
just to a suspenseful.
Now
I do kind of cast a little bit of a glance, like to my 2 charges in the audience to make sure that they're still there, though.
Are you guys still there?
Yes.
That's some popcorn.
Okay.
Yeah! Boki got some popcorn.
Yeah.
More than
Briar-
anything, I was just worried that Briar didn't wander off.
No, Briar would have like probably initially started like following Carrie up to the stage, but then like may have gotten confused when there was like the showdown between her and the little kid, and was just like, I don't want to make myself a target. So just like just stay in place.
Love that. Incredible.
Like
The assistants very quickly.
Definitely.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say definitely while they're like strapping Carrie in, Spyro would have lit a couple of blades and started juggling while like they're just strapping Carrie in.
Ooh.
Just
Nice.
kind of watching out of the corner of their eye just to make sure that, you know, like all of the restraints are good and everything.
Wow! Woo! You hear that?
But
But,
yes,
yeah. As that is finished up, you hear underneath you the sound of a drum roll. And you can take this as your cue to make some kind of announcement on how to never try this at home, kids, before starting your act.
yeah, so Spyro will catch all of their blades and extinguish them on their arm like in one quick flick.
Woo!
Now,
Yes, please.
to anyone in the audience that might be thinking that this whole thing looks rather fun, let me tell you, I am a trained professional, and what I do is not something that should be replicated. And if you are thinking about doing any of this, and they kind of like
Record yourself.
lean down with like the blades up to the side of their face, make sure you have adult supervision, and make sure that I'm not the one that told you to do this.
And make sure to record every single second of it. With suspense and the, you know, non-disclosure agreement safely and out of harm's way. You can go ahead and, I don't know, do you want to roll for
You're gonna
these?
I was about to say, you're gonna make some attack rolls
You wanna-
against trying to miss my abysmal AC.
Oh, yeah.
It's the miss.
Well, I was thinking like, if I like roll above your AC, I hit the board. If I roll below it, I nick you. That's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
Oh.
If you want a slightly less damaging one, I can just say that it falls off or something. It doesn't stick in the
Sure,
board.
it just misses. Ah, but that's not.
Well, no, like, it hits the board, it just
that's
doesn't
fun.
stick. Well, okay, do you want the danger route?
You're gonna die.
It's your
Let's see.
HP.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have 8 HP. I would rather not.
I mean, you can do
Shit.
non-deadly damage.
I was gonna say yeah, non-lethal
Yeah.
Oh
damage.
yeah,
Like,
true. Sometimes I forget that non-lethal is a thing in this system.
Yeah, like I would just be nicking.
You don't have to kill
like, it's not
everything.
Like I'm like center massing or like my throat or something.
Yeah.
God.
Like I'm just trying to get them like very close to you so that it looks incredibly like fucking crazy. Like,
Don't eat.
Yeah.
Don't eat the hat.
Sure.
It's
Well,
stage magic.
yes.
Yeah, leave my hat
exactly.
alone.
So, how about this? On a hit, you, yeah, against AC. So if you hit above Mel's, AC, it will... What do you want to say?
It'll hit the target.
It'll hit the target. If you low below, it'll hit the board, but it won't stick and it'll ruin the effect.
Fair. That works.
Okay, fair.
So what's your EC?
13.
Okay. Alright, how many daggers do we want to say?
That's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I'm with you.
I was thinking probably like 10.
Sure. If you want to go for it.
Okay.
You're gonna be trickster.
Do it. If
Main
you'll
event.
excuse me, I will be a little bit quiet though for a second.
There.
But y'all can go on.
Okay, so there's the first one.
Oh.
So
First one hits the
miss,
board.
hit.
Yes, miss, hit. The first one hits the board, and you hear a few sighs and as it rolls, a little bit lamely to the ground. The second two,
Spyro
however,
kind of does the, like over dramatic, and then, just like very quickly just like flicks another one out.
gasps as
it hits. Oh no, go on.
as it sticks, everybody oohs and ahs again. Go ahead.
And also, as it hits the board, I cast prestidigitation to give it a little sparkly effect.
Wow.
Oh, it's so shiny.
You get the wows, the oohs, the ahs.
It's shiny.
The second one follows Sweet with the various oohs and ahhing. And as that third one hits, the two assistants who are just, at this point, just standing next to the wheel, not yet spinning it, give it a mighty heave. As, Carrie, you start spinning in a counterclockwise fashion.
Fun.
Yeah. I don't know if I should give you disadvantage or not. Spyro.
I mean, I would have done this quite a bit, right?
Yeah, fair enough. I'll give it to you. First one, 9. It misses once more. At first, people hear, only to see as it kind of thumps to the ground once more.
Yeesh. Rip.
Right to the gut.
Second one follows Sweet, this time just kind of bouncing off the side. Not quite hitting where you wanted it to hit.
Oh, wow, I'm shocked that. Oh, there we go.
The third one hits directly above Carrie's head. And it stays there.
It was just missing for dramatic effect.
Yeah. There's and ooh and ah. The second one hits
Oh, there we go.
one side of the neck, right next to it.
Oh.
Next one, aiming for symmetry. You miss, and it hits with the handle instead of the blade.
Oh.
Second one, Sweet, maybe thrown off a little bit by your unfortunate failure there. Hits again. This time the handle hits Carrie in the shoulder. The third one, however, upon hearing your friend, groan in pain real quickly,
hang on. I'm trying to remember which, where do I find the languages I know? No, they're there. I cursed at them in Sylvan for a second.
Of course, to show them up, you have to hit them right on the other side of the head, where on the opposite side that the first dagger had lodged itself in. Symmetry. How many is that? 1, 2, 3,
I think that
4,
might be
5,
all of
6,
them.
7, 8,
Yeah,
9,
that's
10.
10.
Yep. These wheel slows to a stop. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Off.
5 out of 10. Which, I mean, makes sense in D&D statistics. Lodged into the board, and there's applause that fills the big top. Carrie, you are delicately undone from your restraints from the spinning wheel of deadly terror.
I expect compensation for that.
You don't get compensation, you already work here. And then you are led into a bow by the two assistants.
I bow, but I look angry about it.
And you are let off stage.
I just kind of rub the spot where where the knife handle made contact.
Ripperoo.
Well, that was that was fun.
Lovely. And Nerd, do you have any other acts you can think of?
I mean, they can always do like kind of the same thing that they did outside.
Sure. We'll see. Yeah. Perform some tricks, and I'm gonna have you roll for how good you do them. And if you get enough, I'll give you some money.
I did sleight of hand last time.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah!
Nice.
amazing. That's amazing.
Spicy.
Redeem myself.
They're gonna get rich.
You're juggling at least 4 knives. The
16
crowd is going
odd.
fucking batshit.
There we go.
Alright. And I'm gonna have you roll 2 more times, because this is, you know, your big top act. You gotta go be impressive about it. Go big, go home. 20, okay!
The exact same. Very nice.
Well,
You try to do something a little bit too fancy, and it falls short. there are a lot of woos, yeah! And some people are like, eh. At the end. Some people are a little bit afraid that you actually injured yourself with a knife. But overall, your performance went very well. Wrapping up your big top act, you were handed a hat, which had gone around the room. You gain... 1 second.
I tried
16
the best I
gold.
could, but I'm broke.
Nice. That's not bad.
Yeah,
No, that's
That's very respectable.
Yeah.
Wait, how many?
16.
Oh, damn.
You just doubled your money. Good
yeah.
job.
I mean, typically for like in D&D world, if you want to live well off, it's like 1 or 2 gold a week. So you can
No,
you can be
that's-
like
You
big
are
bucks
rich.
for yeah.
Yeah.
And Nerd, you are led across. Spyro is led across after your performance as the whole area goes dark, and you are led backstage to the dressing room where that's where you're gonna be. As for you guys, yeah, Malcolm, Briar, Curioptrus, there is one. Technically, I could do more acts, but it's not gonna be as fun. What do you guys want to do?
One more.
One more? Yeah, okay. As the
Briar
lights? Yes.
Probably like lose like focus at this point
Yeah.
and maybe try to make his way backstage as well.
Hell yeah, go for it. He's gonna just kind of wander. I don't know, but I can't even grab
Give it
it.
a shot.
Just kind of wander backstage.
Oh,
Yeah, he's just gonna be like perusing around, like not trying to overtly be suspicious, but he's just like, oh,
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
yeah, he's just
So are we saying
Yeah.
that maybe Carrie and Balkan, you guys are a little bit distracted by this 3rd and final act, which is a troop of 8 clowns launching themselves from magic cannons?
Oh,
Yes.
and we flip and we tumble.
Yes.
And we go on.
Thing is, one comes out, the other one goes out from a different cannon. It's like frickin' portals. But suffice to say, you guys are distracted by this, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
fair
distracted by
enough.
it.
Sweet.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Then Briar, you know, do your rabbit thing and you hop around the side of the stage room to go and see if you can find where your friend went off to. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I don't know that he would be like looking for anything in particular, but he's just like of the times that he's been to the carnival before, and you know he knows it like the back of his hand, and he never forgets what his hand looks like. But like he can't really seem to remember ever coming into the big top before, so like, oh, what's there? What's that thing?
Yes. And around the side that you kind of hop around to, you can see there's a smaller tent that's marked dressing room. And outside are two burly guys, who are standing there and have dialogue that I need to find real quick. Oh, it's because you guys don't have the actual descriptions. Okay, that's fine. You see two big burly witchlight hands, both of which seem to be some kind of half-orc creatures, and they both look pretty similar to each other. They stand there, they're kind of bickering back and forth. Like, I don't know about the knife one, guys. What are you talking about? The knife one's my favorite one. I don't know about the knife one this time, guys. You know, I mean, they shut it off pretty recently. Well, yeah, they had to switch out between the other one, you know? No, I don't know. I think it could have been done better. And they're going on like that. Back well, at least it's better than the ballerina one. I was like, I love the ballerina one, Matthew.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. They seem very entrenched in their conversation.
Okay. I mean, yeah, he's just walking. It's
Not like sneaking or anything.
yeah, no. He's a little absent-minded, but determined on his location, and he wants through.
You still have to at least like try to go for a stealth check.
Yes. Okay. Okay, hold on. Stealth is dex. And I'm not doing a saving throw, it's just a check. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if my rolls continue to betray me. Does it come through?
18.
Ooh,
Yeah.
18. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
you slip by incredibly easily. Like, it's a little bit embarrassing that the guys are supposed to be like security, when you basically just walked in between them because you were short enough and they were kind of towered over you.
I like act like I work here. I'm just not confident.
You're just not
I'm not
confident.
even hesitating.
Oh yeah. And they just go on past you. Like, you know, but I really like the clowns. You know what? I like the clowns too. And that's what you kind of fade to as you enter. In this dressing room is a scene of colorful clutter. Tables are strewn with makeup kits and glass jewelry. Mirrors are trimmed with glowing orbs of light, and chests of drawers and wardrobes spilling all over with garments. It's truly beautiful. And in the middle of all it happens to also be Spyro.
just cleaning up blades. You know, like literally surrounded by an array of knives
Yeah.
that they're like polishing.
Briar's gonna see the mess and he's just gonna start cleaning. Like all the items that are spilling over, he's gonna start folding and like stacking and just like neatening up the area.
But you're kind of looking through the stuff a little bit, are you?
Yeah, he's pawing all over it.
Okay, 1 second, I gotta roll with that something. Roll initiative. I'm kidding, no. That chest wasn't real. Get fucked.
Let me just say that before, like, if Spyro was the only one in the room before Spyro got back, or before Briar got back there, like, Spyro would have, like, glanced through, like, the other people's piles of things, just seeing if anybody left anything, like, interesting laying around.
Well,
like,
here's... Okay, so you also want to say you've been pawing through stuff?
yeah.
Okay, so
Like,
Briar...
definitely before Spyro started cleaning up their own stuff, like,
Yeah.
they would have glanced through everybody else's shit.
little light shopping.
Alrighty.
Yeah, literally.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you did find a waistcoat with a chain of 100 silk handkerchiefs that are tied together into one of its pockets. So you just keep on pulling them out. You're like, oh, maybe this will have something. It doesn't. It's all just handkerchiefs.
It's the non-ending
Yeah.
stream That's what Spyro found.
Yeah, Briar, on the other hand, you did find something that piqued your interest for a moment before you pulled it all out and realized it was actually the front and rear halves of a 2-person unicorn costume.
Oh.
Which I'm sure will serve you very well.
He would like to try and see if there's a way that he can detach the tail so he can wear it as his own.
You just want to take the tail off and keep it?
Yeah.
I've seen those at fairs. Alright. Make a...
Just Spyro see Briar doing this? Like,
I mean, yeah. You guys are just hanging out in the room together. You haven't even talked to each other yet. Too busy, looking through other people's stuff.
Yeah, Briar would be like mumbling to himself, like, no, this is just not do. Like, how can they find anything? This is a mess. Oh my gosh, look at this pile here. And he just like, starts going, and he hinds up. He's like, wait, this could be something. And he holds up the top. No, like flings it to the side. Holds up the bottom and like turns around to the butt and just like stares at the tail. And then like if Spyro is behind him, he would like see Briar's little tough tail kind of wiggling a bit. It's like, yeah, this majestic. This is impressive. I could work with this.
It's very.
It wants to try and detach the tail.
Make a, I don't know, strength check.
Okay.
So you see if you can just rip it off.
Oof. Okay. Hopefully he's not undone by the threading. He's undone by the threading.
You just tug on it, but your little bunny claws get stuck in the hair, and it's like you're pulling yourself now, not the tail.
Spyro's just going to kind of shake his head. Briar, would you like some help?
And he kind of looks up, and it's like a combination of like one of those like finger traps versus like cat's cradle thread. And he's just like all kind of wrapped up because he's only got the one hand, so he's like trying to like pull it, and he's like, please, yes. I have use for this.
Okay, bring it over here, and I'll help you. Spyro's going to very carefully, like, cut it off from the rest of the costume. Like, obviously being very mindful that Briar is currently tangled in it.
Yeah. I almost want to make you roll sleight of hand again.
Well, like, so what Spyro's planning to do is if they have to, they'll, like, cut like the fabric around it so that it's still sewn into the fabric to start with, and then untangle Briar, and then they can figure out what to do with it after that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, how about... I don't know if you...
I mean, Spyro does have knives to cope with.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna make you roll for that one. You can just do it. And thus you do. Let's see. And doing so, you should be able to just get, Briar untangled from it again. I'm wondering if I should see to make sure, see if, Briar, you get yourself, tangled up even more.
I mean, once he's free from like the fabric, he'd probably sit down in place and just start working on. He's like wholly working on like saving this tail, this very important item.
It's very sparkly, I'm sure. But yeah, no, I don't think you have to roll for that. That's a little bit, that's fine. You were successful in getting Briar untangled and unstuck from the back end of a unicorn. Congratulations. You get an inspiration. You get an inspiration. But yeah, you guys you haven't even talked to each other yet about what's going on. Just hanging out.
This is important stuff.
Alright, then we'll go back to Carrie and Balkan. You guys are just gonna sit there and, sort through other people's things, whatever.
I look around to see where Briar has gone.
Yeah, just...
And notice that he has just fucking vanished.
Yes.
And I start panicking a little bit, like, oh, for the love... Where is he gone now? Balkan. And I kind of shake his shoulder a little bit.
You can see him just taking a handful of popcorn in his mouth.
On the stage, there are at least 27 different clowns that have started flying through the air from these magical cannons that... It's...
Yo, what is it, Gory?
Did you see where Briar has gone?
Who's gone? Briar's gone?
Yeah, Briar's gone. You mean you didn't notice? Well, I guess I didn't notice either. Whatever. He has a tendency of wandering about. I thought that we were going to both keep an eye. Oh gods.
Well, the
Where
clowns
do
were
you think
impressive,
that he
though.
possibly could have gone? He wanders about, but he never goes to the places where he should be going. So, the staff.
The
Staff.
Are you
Let's
sure?
let's check the back. He must be. If he were to wander around, he would not leave the big top through the way that we came. If he is ever looking for anything else, perhaps if he was looking for a bathroom, then he would have gone in the exact opposite direction of the bathroom. He would be in the staffing area.
Their guard there?
Yes, but I know those two idiots. They're really bad at their jobs.
Hey, but you love them anyway.
I do love those two idiots with all of my heart, but they're really bad at guarding things. Don't tell anyone, but this is my third hat. It's been stolen twice before. Come on. And I just kind of like grab Balkan by the wrist and just like start
Kidnapped
trying
the
to...
third time.
Huh?
Kidnapped the third time.
Yes, exactly.
Balkan's just gonna be like...
I'm gonna have to count all the kidnapping I've done.
He's got...
Tally in your notebook.
He keeps like reflecting on his back, his like dark backstory, and gets distracted. And for like 1 minute, well, no, approaching what is the staff area. In the dressing room in the back, you do see, yes, your favorite 2 half-orc meaty boys.
You two.
Oh, hey, Carrie. Hello, Carrie.
Good Mr.
Actress.
Grundle. Have you two seen a one-armed white rabbit drifting about around here?
A white rabbit. I haven't seen any rabbit,
Have
because
you seen anybody come back here at all?
I know that.
Did you see Spyro come back here?
Did we see Spyro come back here? I'm pretty sure we saw Spyro come back here.
I
Yeah.
love you both, but you're both worthless. I'll go and see if Spyro's seen him.
Alrighty, Carrie, but you're not allowed people from outside the people that aren't Witchlight hands back here. I can't let your big guy come in with you.
He's a special guest. Balkan, show them your ticket.
Alright. He's just searching through his backpack again.
I mean, Carrie, everyone here should have a ticket. That's not special guest,
Well, this specific ticket is special. When you see it, you'll know.
It's special? I don't know, Carrie. Is it really special? It better be special, Carrie. Come on!
Yeah, sorry, give me 1 minute.
He's like rooting through his backpack.
Alright, there you go. It's just sending him the ticket, the special ticket we got.
What's so special about it?
Well,
Wait, you mean...
We all got the same.
I got one too. It has the same exact markings on it and everything. It's not a normal ticket. It's magic somehow. Oh no, hang on. I was gonna ritual cast detect magic, but that takes like 10 minutes, and I do not have 10 minutes right now. Oh, whatever. It was given to us by shit. What's the guy at the front? At the front's name again?
Good question.
You're supposed to remember that.
Yeah, I'm supposed to remember a lot of things. Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Well, I mean, he is the ticket guy.
Do I hear them outside?
Yeah. At this point, yes.
I'm gonna pat Briar on the shoulder. You stay right here. I'm going to go talk to them.
Oh no. Why do I feel bad about this?
I'm going to go walk to the door and like keep Briar in my line of sight while I walk to the door.
Okay, that's better.
One eye on Briar, one eye on the door.
Well, fine. You know that I work here. You two can at least keep an eye on him while I go looking for our friend, because he's definitely not supposed to be back here by that logic.
What you?
Who are you looking for?
The White Rabbit.
Yeah, I have Briar.
The what?
Oh.
Oh, well, that's all solved. Hey, wait a minute, what is they doing back there? Nope, it's all solved, Grunkle.
You two do realize that as hard as you try, you're not very good at your job, right?
How dare you? I am the best. I know we could do some better, but we are working on it. Come on, Spyro.
Spyro's just gonna pat the closest one on his arm.
Like,
Thanks. And then just like motion Carrie and Falcon into the tent and walk back in.
just for you this one time. You're never gonna get away with this again.
Thank you, Gumpus, and you too, Grundle. and we definitely follow our way in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Thank you, Chandler.
I probably should have had you roll persuasion for that, but you know what? It's too late now.
Roll back in time.
Oh my god.
The
Guess
party
your
is
time
back
is-
together.
Briar's gonna look
Hooray.
up as they walk in. He's like, I've almost got it, but he's like even more wrapped up. than he
Oh,
was before.
no.
Like his entire hand is just like, ease the horsetail.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Could you use a little help there, friend?
No, I've got it. I've got it. It looks great.
Are you sure that you're trying to, you know, lose your one arm that you have left as well? Have it be absorbed by a horse's ass?
He's just gonna get really quiet and like hunch in on himself a little bit and bring his like tail covered hand up to his shoulder. Just kind of like start rubbing. Seeing some shit. But then like snap it. He's like, no, I have it.
Well, all right, if you insist.
Lovely.
What are you even doing back here to begin with?
I work here.
I have worked here for approximately 8 years now, and no, you do not.
Oh. I don't know. Weren't we meeting back here? I'm pretty sure we were meeting back here.
No, we were watching the show.
It
Oh,
does
you were at
count
the
as
show
impressive.
too. Did you see the knife thrower? That was impressive.
Spyro is sitting surrounded by his knives, like he's gone back to cleaning up his knives. Just like, yeah.
That's lovely.
I think he missed some for some dramatic effect, but it could have been he just needs more practice too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just fucking...
I feel like, Melody, do you need an ambulance?
I switched over to your stream really quick, Mel, and you're just like off the screen.
Someone call 911.
You're me too. Professional Twitch streamers. Oh god.
Take your time.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Oh my god, I laughed so hard I started crying. Oh my god. Okay.
Take a sip.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
should be
okay. Alright.
We're Pog. We're Poggers.
We're pogging. We're pogging. During that whole thing, Carrie quite literally just did not talk. she just pinched the bridge of her nose and just let it all happen.
Like, Carrie was like, just like, oh dear God, and Spyro's literally just sitting there, just going, like as he's just polishing knives, just
Yeah.
It's oh, well.
Oh my goodness.
Nope, it all makes sense. It's all coming together.
Yes, of course, dear. Yes. I did see the knife throwing. The knife throwing was excellent. You could say that I got a front row seat to that first-hand experience, if you will.
It's at that point that Spyro starts laughing.
It was very up close and personal with the danger.
Well, at least you didn't hit Carrie with a knife, right?
Oh no, they did. Right here. And I just kind of like point to the spot like where the handle just smacked me.
Would you have rathered it be a blade?
Honestly, with how embarrassed I was feeling, yes.
You were embarrassed. Really?
And I break the act at that point. I just kind of start laughing.
Like the whole time, like Spyro just has this huge grin on his face, just like,
Oh my
like
God.
he could not give less of a shit.
Excellent show, my friend. Excellent show. I'm certain that the audience was absolutely dazzled. How much did you make off of that, if you don't mind me asking?
I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was a fairly decent night.
Yes. Well, they do pay their top billed actors the top billing, I guess.
I mean, I wasn't even supposed to perform tonight, so I can't complain.
Well, I guess they wanted to keep it a very special night for our two friends here.
It was quite impressive.
And from that, you hear like somebody clearing their throat. And it's like, and it's a young half elf woman who has got her foot wrapped in what looks to be a very hastily made cast. Right, of course. Top performers. Nothing to do with, incidents or accidents or no, but and then like she really quickly like glances at the two strangers before looking at Carrie, Carrie and Spyro.
Oh my goodness, Gretton, I am so sorry. I was never told.
I thought that was something that you were supposed to be just able to do in general, with the clairvoyance or whatever the fuck.
You know that I'm still in training, and that was not something that I would be able to predict entirely on my own.
Whatever. Not here to talk to you. And they turn to Spyro, and they're like, well, I suppose that, performance, and she says it, like, with the quotation marks, was, adequate for taking my lovely place.
Literally, like, Spyro is just sitting there, like, hip cocked, like, you done?
And she's... But, you won't have to do it again. Tomorrow, that is. I'll have this healed up in no time. It's such a shame, too. I was supposed to have such a lovely night tonight. I heard that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are planning on coming down to the next big top event. I suppose they didn't go to this one because they knew it would be disappointing.
Oh, it wasn't at all. Did you not see it? There was a knife show.
Right. Right. What's with the rat?
Spyro's gonna stand up. Alright. You know you're not supposed to be in here because, like you said, you didn't perform tonight. So either you move leave, since you have nothing nice to say, and come back whenever it is your show night, or I have the 2 idiots outside actually do their jobs and remove you.
Do their jobs. I'm so scared. I'm not supposed to be back here.
Or, you
really.
know, I can actually use my blades for what they're for.
You wouldn't dare. Besides, who's really in trouble here? Bringing 2, you know, strangers back into the frickin' staff room. It's bad enough they're this close to the staff area. You let them any closer, and I won't be the one in hot water.
Grimace and Grundle let them in.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got permission.
Right.
Yeah, I needed to get this. I left it behind.
Really? You're like the Stooges. You know what I mean. The dressing rooms, whatever. Don't let them into the staff area if you know what's good for them.
We hadn't planned on it.
And she, like, kind of whips her. She's got, like, this long blonde hair that she, like, whips around her shoulder. And she's like,
Oh, I love her.
how about next time you don't break a leg, Spyro? Good luck! Bye-bye! And she just kind of, like, she tries to skip out, but she's, like, puts too much weight on her bad leg and, like, almost falls flat on her face before, like, kind of regaining her composure and, like, limping out of this little tent.
Instant karma.
Pyra snorts whenever she, like, fucking, like, hurts herself on her own broken leg.
Real prima donna, that one, but on a good day, she's great to have at brunch.
Where's that lady again?
She didn't get a name. Did she get a name?
I called her Gretton.
Gretton, yeah, that's her name now. Right. And if that wasn't clear because I didn't paint this scene very well, you are currently in the dressing room, which is attached to the big top, like, tent itself. Right next to it is the staff area, which you cannot technically get into because it is, like, just very much walled in by a very deadly looking thorn wall.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, Spyro and Carrie can get into. I would not say that Briar and Balkan should attempt to do so. But yes.
Well,
I'm just
You
trying
look
to
and
think about her.
Briar is gone. No, I'm just kidding.
Briar has entered the briars.
Oh no!
I'm gonna keep an eye on Briar all the time.
He's well acquainted with Thorny. And
Oh no. Poor baby.
Oh no.
Are you sure you don't want
I
any help?
have a question to ask.
Yes.
Yes.
This is a conversation that I'd like to have between me, Carrie, and Moth. So,
Poggers. Do you want to keep it private? We can pull away.
yeah,
Ooh,
wanna
let's
do
go.
a quick break?
Sure, we can call that break time, and we'll
It's been 1 hour.
reconvene with me, Mel, and Nerd, and we can do that scene if you guys want to sit in timeout for a little bit.
Sure. I don't mind that idea.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sweet.
So, how long do we want to do break?
Break will be 10 minutes, if that sounds good.
Sure,
Yeah,
that works.
That works.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Alright.
Right. He who.
And
Alright, see you later.
bye.
Brian.
That I also hate Ryu. Like, I love Ryu, but also go fuck yourself.
Hello?
Okay, you wanna hear what I'm
You'll need my 2 brain cells. It's gonna
ready?
be 4.
Ready? So, in one of the D&D servers that I'm in, it was a stream show that I auditioned for with a bunch of voice actors.
Yeah.
Ryu posted, says, trying to pitch my DM on a character idea. A scion named Sai Scion Sun. If I wear all blue, I could be Sai Scion Sun, the scion of Sai. Sai Scion Sun Sr. being my father, owner of Scion Sons and Sons.
Oh my god.
Right?
You can still not comprehend after a second time.
It's easier if you can read it. I'll copy and paste his message.
Sai,
Because if you can
Sai,
read it, it makes more sense.
Since what? Okay.
Here is this fucking.
I ate a lollipop. Well, not a lollipop. A nice pop.
Science.
A
Oh
pop.
my god. Oh.
Right?
Yeah. So I said that for real, like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I get it.
Oh my god.
A little bit terrifying.
I fucking hate it. Like, Ryu, gosh damn.
As you should. As you should.
Sai, Sensei, Sai.
Nice.
Lovely sign.
Did you
Welcome
see
back.
the message that I said?
Let's see.
Okay.
Trying to pitch my DM on a character idea. A scion named Sai Scienson. If I wear all blue, I could be Sai Scienson, the scion of Sai. Sai Scienson Sr. being my father, owner of Sciensons and Sons.
Oh my
So I did come up with that in one of the servers that I'm in. Ryu posted that, and I was like, dear fuck, Ryu.
Nerd,
Oh.
what the fuck? You're not supposed to be in my stream right now. Why did you give me bits? I will fucking end you.
What?
What?
You're not supposed to be in my stream.
Who?
I'm not in your stream.
No, Moth.
Yeah, hi.
Oh, what?
That's for
Yeah,
this.
Moth just gave me bits.
I
Yeah,
don't,
same.
I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
so
about.
rich.
What?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
so
Thank you for doing it all together and not all one by one. Like, if you're gonna do it, thank you for doing it all one.
I open everybody's stream and like really quickly just
Just blop them.
Yeah.
Just blop them right now.
I throw them at you like, you know, I don't know, corn
Just
kettles.
because.
You're not streaming, Sleety. I can't help you.
True.
I know, I cannot because I didn't figure out how to set up a D&D stream.
Oh.
Aw,
I'll have to help you.
yeah, we can help.
Also, I don't know if my laptop, my god damn it. My school laptop can handle running that much things.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's alright.
It's already barely running Undertale, so
Oh no. I saw
that's
it.
Rest in
and I'm
peace.
broke, so I cannot buy my
That's
own
what the
PC.
bits are for.
I saw it. Let's do a fundraiser to get Sleety like an actual computer.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Next goal, get me 1,000 for my new PC. Help me out, cause it's broken.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Hey, did you look at your chat, Vora?
Some bits.
It's broken like my wallet.
Not throwing biddies at all of us.
Can't
Aww.
believe this. Can't believe
No.
Damn, I wanted to.
Thank
I
you.
wanted
For the entertainment, that was this session so far. Anyway.
You're my best bidder.
Aw.
Don't tell emoji. He'll take it as a challenge.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. We're actually.
I'm gonna DM emoji now.
To start this next part, I guess I don't know. I need Nerd and Mel. You guys join me in the DM room.
Alright, here we go.
Boink.
Oh my god.
Haha.
Okay.
Success.
Ah, hang on, I should probably swap my scene back and probably like get the shitty carnival music. Actually, it wasn't shitty. It was from Psychonauts 2. But, hello.
The haunted carnival music. Now, Nerd, you haven't exactly filled me in on this, so I don't know what you're about to say.
Well, okay, it's because it's a conversation that I want to have with Carrie. And
Okay.
so, like, essentially, like,
I'm God as your witness, I getcha.
yeah, literally, because, like, it's gonna be in character,
Yeah.
but, like, it's not something I want to have outside of character, because obviously it's
Yeah.
Oh, I got
pertaining to shit.
At the very least, like, in character, we should probably, like, go in there and just be like, oh yeah, we Carrie, can you, like, come here for a second? And we just kind of, like,
Mhm.
kind of,
Well,
go off
yeah,
to the side
and,
or
like,
just, like,
that's
go into the
kinda-
corner and we just, like, whisper, you know?
Yeah, well, and that's kind of what I did, like, before we went.
Oh,
like,
okay.
to
Sorry.
break.
Sorry, I was laughing too hard.
That's okay. But yeah, so, fucking Spyro would have been like, Carrie, can I talk to you for a minute? And then kind of like pulled you away in a corner, like out of earshot from Briar and
Ooh,
Vulcan.
wait,
Yeah.
if you guys are still in the tent, then they can
Yeah.
roll to try to eavesdrop.
They could attempt to if they wanted to, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you go in there and tell them that
Yeah,
real quick?
yeah.
Yeah. If they would like to.
Want to get
Hey, by the way,
around.
now,
And you would just be like, no, I'll stay here for a little bit.
hey, you two.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
So these two are having their secret conversation, right? A question for you
Secret
guys.
conversation.
You guys see them kind of wander off. Do you want to roll to try to eavesdrop?
Equa?
Oh,
Wait, what?
so like
Try to
they're
listen in.
having... I gotcha.
Well,
I mean, if Briar saw them kind of step to the side,
Oh yeah, you both noticed that they've stepped to the side.
go for it.
actually I'm torn because I feel like Briar would either like go toward them or try and get into the staff area.
Well, either way, I'm gonna get an eye on you.
You want but does Balkan want to try to eavesdrop on their conversation?
No, because I feel like Balkan want to respect the conversation, and
That's very noble.
it's against his moral to like know all the secrets.
That's very noble of you. You can do that. But Briar,
I'm just gonna see what's Briar going to do.
Just elbowed my mic away from my face. I think Briar, honestly, he's going to wander out of the tent. He's
Okay.
not going to stay in the dressing room. He would probably approach. You said that the staff area was protected.
yes.
Okay, so he'd probably approach the thorns.
Okay.
But I'm not sure that he would try to get through them yet.
We will return to this then.
Okay.
I'll be
Alright.
back.
Firebox
Yeah.
surrendering duty.
They're both very noble. They aren't gonna eavesdrop on you. Briar's gonna do something else.
Oh no, Briar's wandering away. Why did
Anyway,
I
you
never
guys.
said that I wasn't keeping an eye on Briar.
yeah, why isn't Balkan keeping an eye on him?
Well, you guys have your little conversation that you're so intent on having.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So,
Okay. I gotta switch my music back because this one is so intense. that,
Yeah.
like,
I understand.
But yeah, so Spire's gonna like pull you to the side. So after that whole interaction, I almost have to wonder if it would be easier if I weren't me right now.
well, I suppose, but our charges, comrades, they would have many questions, and perhaps even beyond that, if you were to, say, keep a bit of distance from us, I believe that, well, some things have happened since we've been separated, and I think that it would be best if, at the very least, all four of us were available to at least collaborate on this and keep an eye on it all.
Well, I wasn't planning on leaving you guys, but there are people here that do know the other face that you know. So it's not as if people wouldn't know me, but the majority wouldn't. And
Well, no, please go on.
I'm not sure that. Well, Briar seems a bit scatterbrained, for lack of a better term, but Briar knows the other face as well.
Does he really?
Whether he remembers or not, I have no idea. But we have met before, just not as such, and Spyro kind of like gestures up and down at themselves.
Carrie just nods, like she gets it. Well, if you believe that it is a good idea, then I don't really have any place to judge or to mistrust or misbelieve you. I wholeheartedly welcome it.
I mean,
In fact, I think that Balkan is someone who may even fully accept it.
I mean, you work here as well. You know these people as well as I do.
Yes, Anne? Yes, I know they can be right pricks. But I don't think that you will need to worry about it too much. Do what you
Well-
believe that you must do.
Okay. Let me gather up the things that I still have lying about in here, and I might step away into the staff area so that I can swap faces a bit easier.
I shall keep the two distracted in the meantime. Perhaps I could bring them over to the Hall of Illusions? Maybe you could meet us there?
That would be easy and notable.
All right, then we have ourselves a plan. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh my gods, where's Briar gone this time?
God damn it!
Okay, everybody switch over.
I also know that. Oh, welcome back.
Ruh-roh. Where
Welcome
has
back.
Briar gone?
We totally weren't at all talking about you guys.
Where on earth is Briar?
Who I assume has now hopped out of the tent and very towards what looks like, you know, one of the tallest bushes of briar you would find. But
Briar is looking at himself in a very physical and metaphysical way.
I mean, the wall is about 20 feet tall, about 5 feet thick, and it is filled with thorns. Is that gonna stop you?
Balkan, which way has he gone this time?
What? Did I see where Briar go?
I assume
no,
so,
did
unless you
you?
were distracted.
Well, I was. I said I was looking over Briar.
Well, then I would say Briar would have to succeed in a stealth check in order to just kind of
Just slip away.
slip away.
Yeah, probably contested. Like he rolls perception
Yeah.
and I roll
Yeah.
stealth.
Either perception and or.
Yeah, you
Or stealth.
go ahead and roll perception, Balkan, and Briar you roll stealth, and we'll see which one wins out.
Perception.
Oh,
Ow. Ow. Oh no, I see nothing.
Oh,
what was
ooh.
it?
Oh,
What'd you
I
get?
see
It was
nothing.
a 7.
It's 7.
Oh,
Oh, I see nothing.
Oh wow! All right. Yeah, you kind of.
He's like the wind. He's
Balkan, it's been a long day for you, man, and you're like, You're kind of thinking back, like, what in the world have I been doing today? I don't even know these people. Why have I been?
Why am I here?
Well, I've just been kind of dragging around. Didn't I have something I was gonna do here? What was I gonna do here again? Huh.
I got kidnapped 3 times.
And you're kind of like lost in a train. You're like stuck in
Where
a
am
train of
I?
thought, and like just while that's happening, Briar, you're like, oh wait a minute. This is the opportune time, and you just kind of hop out and around.
I mean, let's like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing it nefariously.
Yeah.
He's just like moving on to bigger and better places. He
like,
has
well-
places to go and things to do, and
You're like this.
he's
this
gonna be late if he doesn't get there.
This is this tent has
He's late
become
for a
very
very
boring.
important
Yes.
Like this tent has become very boring now. Anyways,
Yes.
moving on.
He's got his tail. He's
happy now.
wrapped and ready to go.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. All right. Well, Sparrow, you check and make sure that he didn't get himself into the staffing area. I'll go this way. Balkan, you go over here. If we find him, then we'll all meet in the Hall of Illusions. Agreed?
Agreed. I swear that he was right next to me.
And speaking of
Just-
switching POVs, we're back at Briar. Briar, you're standing in front of a big old wall of thorns. What are you gonna do?
Is the wall like all the way across? Like as I step
Oh,
out
yeah.
from the tent, is it like a solid line, or does it
You
like
s-
curve around? Is it like an impenetrable like?
so
Is there anywhere I can wander with it, or am I just like?
So it's basically just a circle of
Okay.
thorns. You, however, do see the same, haughty character as earlier, as she's limping back to the staffing area, and you see the wall of thorns seems to just tremble for a moment and then back away into a tunnel as she comes near it, and it stays open for a few seconds before closing in behind her.
Okay, so it opened as she approached.
Yes.
Okay, so Briar would see this and I'm gonna approach the wall myself, and again, full confidence, I am meant to go there. That is
Okay.
my destination. So I'm gonna approach the wall and expect it to open for me.
You are going
I'm so
to
sorry.
roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. You said the saving throw.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, I will feel bad about
And
this.
no. When I mean, it's probably not going to help. Yeah, I'll just 5. I can't really come back from that.
Yeah.
I will feel bad about this.
Okay. And let's see. How much HP do you have again?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I will
Yeah.
feel so bad.
Listen, thorns in this, you don't fuck around with them. Oh god.
No.
Goes down. TPK.
Okay. Yeah, you take 4 damage
Ow.
from that.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dead.
Okay, so when it damages me, I'm going to step back, but I'm going to continue along the, like, I'm going to, like, oh my god, ow, that was rude and uncalled for, and I didn't attack you in any way, and I'm talking to thorns, and I'm expecting them very sternly, they're going to listen to me and apologize, and I'm just going to follow around the circle to see if there's any other openings or anybody else that I could possibly like piggyback onto.
Okay. We're gonna say this. I want everybody to roll to try to find Briar.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. What should I
Yeah, what
roll?
would you like?
I think that would be
Would it be perception?
Perception, yeah.
Or is there anything that
Investigation.
like a investigation? All right.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Oh, sick!
Damn
I'm
it.
way better at
Oh,
perception.
Damn,
than-
I'm way
than
better
perceiving.
perception.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Nice.
Do I roll too?
Yes.
If you want, yeah. I mean, you're also looking for him.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
What you got?
18.
Total 18? Yeah, that's not bad.
Alright, yeah, all of you just kind of hear, like, the muttered, like, complaints coming from Briar as he tries to, like, unhook himself from the deadly claws of these thorns. Very quickly being able to find him.
I would unhand me. I did not ask for this treatment. I have a ticket. I am a paying customer.
And you're a little bit, and you're a little bit caught in the thorns still, and as Carrie approaches, the wall opens up around you and releases its hold.
I mean, if it opens, he's gonna step through.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I'm
He's
about
probably
to shit
not
water on his legs.
Yeah, I mean, if Carrie is close enough to the door, I mean, let's be real, he probably doesn't notice that she's there and that his tirade against the thorns worked. And they feel very regretful about attacking him.
Oh my goodness.
So Carrie, right as you're about to, like, kind of try to, like, oh, hey, Briar, there you are, man, where'd you go? And he just, like, bolts off through the door that you have just, like, unwillingly opened because it's freaking automatic because you work here.
Shape water. Hang on.
Oh no.
Shape water.
No!
Splashing on his legs.
Oh, okay.
That's the warning shot.
Oh, okay. So have you frozen Briar's foot to the ground?
I have not frozen it yet. That is a warning shot. Does he realize that he is wet?
Yeah, I mean, he's like, what the? If he's gonna look down for, like, the splashing, and it's just like...
Hey, Briar.
Oh! Hello!
I take the water back.
Briar, where are you going?
This way.
I'm gonna slip around Briar to the other side. No. You need to not be back here.
This area is strictly off limits.
That's right!
But it let me in.
It's a familiar voice.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And you see, what do we call her? Gren. She tried to tap her foot for a second, winces.
Oh my goodness.
But she's like looking at you guys, arms crossed, you know, on the other side. She's like,
I am quite literally trying to stop him from coming in.
You realize...
Can you please?
This is not your problem.
You know, while the big top event is going on, that Mr. Light isn't here, which means that, oh yeah, Mr. Witch is here, which you know what that means? You know what that means, Carrie?
Yes, I know what that means.
We all get in trouble!
That is why
you two should work out, and he's
that is
still
why
gonna
I am
try
very
right around.
specifically trying to
No,
splash his fucking feet
Spyro
again.
snatches you.
That is why we are trying very specifically
Watch
to
the
let him
tail.
through.
Because, you know, Burley always goes to the big top event. That means that we're down multiple people, which means that if you just letting intruders in, they could go and take what they want, you know?
Oh, would you go shut up?
Please tell that to Gumpus and Grundle or whatever I fucking named them earlier.
Who cares
I
about those
most
two?
assuredly am not this intruder. I take offense. I am a welcome guest.
You're a welcome guest everywhere except for the staff area. Now please, would you like to accompany us to the Hall of Illusions instead?
Yeah,
Sure,
how about
yeah.
you two take your little doopy-doos out of here, and maybe one day you just won't come back. Bye-bye! And with that, she, like, steps out of range just enough for the thorns to start to shake to close.
I quickly, like, pull Briar through to make sure that they don't close on him.
Sorry to
I do
think
not recommend this amusement. This is very, very unfriendly entertainment.
Yes, because this is not the entertainment, this is the staffing area.
Spyro steps through, like, into the staffing area as you pull Briar to the other side.
You're very much not supposed to be here, and if you try to intrude, then those thorns will kill you. Now, please come along and enjoy some more of the festivities, the magic and the wonder, before you accidentally kill yourself again. Accidentally nearly kill yourself again.
So right now we got
you.
Bulk and Carrie and Briar on one side, and Spyro's on the other side. As you know, Gretchen is limping away, you know, high on pride.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Briar. This is my fault that you got hurt.
Hey, Spyro.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Would you like to roll some perception for me really quickly? Unless no, wait.
No, not
what was
again.
what was your plan really quickly?
To
DM it to them. DM it to them.
yeah. There it is.
I'm sorry to think that that lady doesn't really like you both.
As I said before, she is... On a good day, she is very fun to have brunch with, but sometimes she's about as prickly as these thorns. Love Gretchen to death, but you don't want to catch her when she's on a bad mood like today.
I understand that. But Briar, are you sure you're okay? Those thorns must have hurt.
Thorns.
Yeah, thorns.
No, I'm good. They're beautiful. They remind me of home.
My friend, you're bleeding.
You're hurt. You're injured.
I mean, he limps it off, but he doesn't seem bothered by it.
He's probably really injured, actually.
Oh yeah, he's like at 50%. But
My man's bloodied. He's like actually bloodied. Like
yeah,
Oh no!
but he's not really showing a reaction to it. Like this is just normal fare.
And is conflicted in either you should heal her or not.
Heal him.
I mean, you are a
Please heal
cleric.
him. Yeah.
Yes.
Please heal him.
Well, Briar, please hold still. As he casts.
Please.
Wait, what's the spell name again?
Cure wounds.
it's oh yeah, Cure Wounds. As he casts Cure Wounds. Well, that should be enough.
Yeah. He.
Oh yeah,
Well.
no, that is extremely more than enough.
Okay. Alrighty.
That was more than
nice.
enough.
Then I will say, nerd. Nerdy nerd. Hello.
Nerd.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll, because you're just the direction that you're both going, are very close to each other, actually. You unfortunately have the misfortune of being basically bunkmates, with Gretchen there, who is, storming off towards your shared kind of area that has all the sleeping areas, stuff in it.
That's one of my spells.
And I'm just gonna have you roll perception for me.
Will I see
That's
something
not
this
great.
time?
Not
Will I
great.
be blind or not? That is.
But you're gonna roll against her.
Oh no, that's not us. It's just
Am I
Briar.
blind?
In her trying to be
15.
stealthy.
She's trying to be stealthy. She is injured.
Yeah.
Man,
True.
I see.
That would probably either be disadvantage or like a heavy penalty.
Yeah.
Right. Did anybody else?
Especially if she kept injuring herself just trying to walk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not good. You actually do hear her muttering, though. Which is what she's doing. She's talking to herself like a crazy, I don't know.
Like a freaking jerk.
Yeah. She's like,
Yeah, jerk.
I can't believe those two. I can't believe them with the way frickin' right Mr. Which Mr. Light have been lately because of the stuff. I don't even know why. I can't. God. It's just with how they've been acting lately, right? And you kind of look over her shoulder, and you can tell that she's actually talking to this, like, little frog that she's caught. And she's talking to, and she's like, I can't believe them. We're gonna get in so much trouble. You know, because they've been in such bad moods lately, and I don't know why, and nobody really knows why. No, you're right. You're right, Jeremiah. We've got to get through this. We're gonna be better than that stupid primo ballerina. We've got this. Fuck Cardamom, really. Thank you, Jeremiah. I really could use that. What are you looking at? And yeah, she turns around just in time to, like, kind of see you try looking at her. I assume.
Spyro's just kind of like standing there with like one eyebrow raised. And then in Sylvan, they're just gonna say, you know, you're not very subtle.
She understands Sylvan.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, I figured that she would.
And you have been an asshole all day. And, you know.
It's not like you've been very kind either.
Can you believe it? This was supposed to be my special day. I haven't been able to play in so long. And for what? For that dumb bird to sneak up on me and make me fall off the tightrope.
Ooh.
Bird?
You know, I don't actually dislike you.
Really?
Oh yeah, I never told Spyro about the whole deal with the fucking I literally mentioned it hoping that you would ask, and then you didn't.
I mean, we also, like, were, like, there was another party member that, like, we knew was likely to wander off. So, like...
True. You know, yeah, that's true.
I can feel the judging.
No, I play party members that literally do the same thing. Like, it's great.
They're not talking about you.
Look, he's just living his true, authentic life.
Yeah.
Just constantly on the move.
Always prepared.
You know.
While this is going on, I'm just gonna lead the other two towards the hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm keeping an eye on Briar to make sure he doesn't leave.
Okay.
She kind of like cheers up a little bit more and like tries to hug you really quickly, but you're too far away and she misjudged the distance and she puts too much weight on her bad foot and she falls over.
No, I mean, Spyro will, like, try to catch her.
Oh, that's
Like-
nice.
I mean, like, with my dex, would I be fast enough to try and catch her?
You can roll for it.
Acrobatic?
What do you want me to roll?
Dex save.
Acrobatic?
That's a 21.
Yep.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
That
Well.
definitely does it. That
You
does it.
scoop
9
her
plus
off
one.
her feet. It's
21.
very dramatic. It's great. I'm gonna give you some information.
She's just like,
if I can just track it down.
Super. She's just
Nice.
like, down.
I guess 9 plus 10 is 21.
Thanks. I've just been I've been really emotionally drained lately. I'm trying to help poor Burley out. But I can't always be there for him, which makes it really hard to get my own emotions and they just come out so negatively. I'm sorry.
I love her. Oh no, I love Gretchen.
You need to take some time and take care of yourself. Like, taking care of everybody else all the time isn't very good for you.
I know. Thanks. I really needed to get that off my chest. And if you see him, poor Burley, he's just been so upset lately. I don't know, but he's always so vague about it with me. I don't know why. I should. And she kind of like wipes a tear from her eye very dramatically in like I'm not gonna mess up my mascara kind of way.
Yeah, the very like under eye,
Yeah.
like very just deliberate, like.
Yeah. I gotta get off my leg. Thanks again for taking my place at the big top today. Spyra. And she
Of
kind
course.
of, yeah.
I hope to see you back on the stage soon.
I really appreciate that.
Oh my.
And she kind of limps away.
She speaks in decibels.
Oh my god. But yeah. And while you're in there, nerd, if you'd like.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will do the thing.
You're gonna do the thing.
Yes, I will do the thing.
And then, meanwhile, Melody,
Yes.
and Vora, and Sleety. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
What's
So
up?
you guys are all kind of
Hello there.
Yay.
after that little incident. I'm sure nothing else has gone wrong.
Oh, definitely nothing. Definitely nothing else.
Briar, are you gone?
You gotta roll to see if Briar is still with you.
You don't see him, but you just hear, "I'm with you always."
Oh my god.
I kind of want to just.
He's
Terrifying.
gonna have nightmare at night.
Absolutely
No, he's
terrifying.
right in front of you. You've got.
Yeah, no, we've successfully kidnapped him.
Yep, you've got the Hall of Illusions on one side, the Pixie Kingdom on the next. From
Welcome
the
to Hall of Illusions. We did agree to meet there.
Yes. Speaking of, you haven't been standing outside for a few seconds. You know, you've had the average fairgoer pop by, say hello. You've even gotten some magical candy thrown at you from like a very high-looking parade stage.
Hang on. Hang on.
Uh-huh.
I catch it all perfectly in my mouth.
You do! You do that! You do it so perfectly. In fact, like, the person's, like, impressed. They're like, damn! They're like, oh, yeah!
Nice.
Why did you leave some
Is
food?
is the candy safe? Does Carrie turn into like any weird things?
Your hair really quickly turns, like, purple for a moment, and then, like, changes from blue to yellow
Fancy.
to green, then back to its natural color.
Oh, sick, it's gay.
It's homosexual candy. Congratulations.
Yes.
The
Pride Month.
LGBTQ can.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. In doing so, you suddenly see a figure start to race towards you. One that Briar and Balkan you're not exactly familiar with.
Well,
However, Carrie, you are familiar with. Congratulations.
Yay.
with all that intelligence, I hope you know everybody here.
Oh, I do. Don't worry. Hang on, I'm waiting for the token to appear.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, nerd. Did I never set you up with a token?
Nope, I got it. Hold
Oh,
up.
whoops. Yeah.
Oh, Sylvaris, there you are.
Would actually, would Briar?
Did we
Think
decide
to
that it was
remember-
like like an itch?
Yeah, like so. Sylvaris is gonna come up, and Briar is gonna like initially glance over him, but then like back take, and then
Ooh.
like
Oh.
just keep
I'm gonna have you roll
staring.
for that, actually. I'm gonna have you roll for something. See how much.
Yeah.
Let's
Like
see.
it's not immediate recognition, but there's just something
No,
about the
you aren't gonna.
person.
You are not with that original roll. You're not gonna get immediate recognition. But I can give you something depending on how well you roll your. I don't know, actually.
Do you want to do like another wisdom save? Because I think that's what the original rolls were,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think a wisdom save is probably a good idea.
Go ahead, do wisdom save.
Yeah, because we talked about it was going to be like a dream of a dream type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can do that, and it's equally as bad.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
Ouch.
you got
For
no
a
shield.
second, you almost get it, and then it just falls off again. You're like, oh, nope.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's gone. It's like a sneeze that you were about to sneeze, and then it just didn't happen.
Cabbage. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, that just slipped out.
there is also their eye color is incredibly peculiar, so I don't know if you want to give either of them a chance to recognize or like connect Sylvaris's eye color and Spyro's eye color.
Let's see. You'll have to roll for that one too, but I will give that. Let's see.
Because Falcon and
Perception.
Briar would get a chance to do that.
Yeah, both of you roll perception for that, so you can connect those dots.
Oh, alright.
I connected the dots.
I would honestly say
Shit.
Briar would probably not even pay attention to that. So,
Fair.
like, it's not.
Well, 17.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Well,
bad.
Falcon,
You've,
I still don't
you've
know
connected the dots.
they
you
are.
connected them.
The dots! You've connected them!
Yeah. Falcon, you glance over
Yeah,
at
connected
Sylvaris.
shit.
You realize you can put 2 to 2 together, and you're like, wait a minute. This person, you see their eyes, and they're very, very familiar to the person you just saw. And they're coming towards you, and like, Carrie and them are talking like they've just been in the middle of a conversation. They're looking at you like they know you. Wait a minute. 2 plus 2 equals 4 equals you're the same person I was talking to earlier. So yeah.
So you can put 2 and 2 together that somehow Spyro has now become Sylvaris.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hmm?
It's,
There's something
wait,
about her.
is that Byron?
No, this is
sorry?
Sylvaris.
Huh?
My name's Sylvaris Willowfall, and Sylvaris sticks out their hand.
Well,
Yes, they work here too.
well,
Down in concessions. Actually, we haven't spoken in so long.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Where have they stationed you recently?
I've been over on the far end, over in the orchard.
Yes, the orchard. Well, that explains it so much. I hardly ever get a chance to actually even go over there. Most of my afternoons are spent watching the snail races. And
I mean, those
practicing,
are
of
rather
course.
fun. It's been a while since I've seen one of those either.
Nope.
oh,
I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, but thank you so much for meeting us here. I was hoping that you would be able to meet my 2 friends for the afternoon. I actually don't. I'm actually not entirely sure what time it is currently.
Oh, it's a little bit past midnight, probably like 12:30, midnight 30. You know.
God damn. That
I thought it
easy?
was
That,
in the
like, that
day.
late?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that we started in the morning.
Oh no. You started
So like noon.
and it is 11.
Wait, did we
10,
start at
9?
night?
You started at 9 o'clock at night, but it's
Oh.
abnormally light.
I
here.
swear, I thought we started in the freaking morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because Big Top is marked as midnight.
No, I
And-
thought that was the crowning. It's
Yeah.
midnight.
I thought I just read it. 1 second. All right, I could be wrong. Big Top. Big Top Extravagant, is it? Yeah. Big Top Extravaganza is tonight at midnight. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. This is an all-night event, baby.
Well, damn. Yeah, no, I thought that we started this shit in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well then. Well then, I wanted to introduce you to my friends for the evening. This is Briar March, Balkan Gordell. They are special guests here.
nice to meet you.
I was hoping that you would be able to join us for some of the festivities around the carnival.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you two like to say anything to my friend?
Well, Balkan is still on the confused moment with the eyes and connecting the dots.
Um,
Should I know you?
I
No, I don't think that you two have ever met unless you've been here before, no?
Well, it must
what,
be my imagination, but
I mean, what is it that makes you think that you might know?
well, it's your eyes. It's particular.
Sylvaris is gonna look over at Carrie.
I'm just gonna shrug. we all have weird eyes around here. Look at mine. Like, mine are literally black voids. So, like...
Brings in the charm.
Well,
It's part of the magic, I suppose.
Yeah.
I won't pay it any thoughts. Anyway, yeah, it's nice to meet you. It seems like you're really close to Carrie. Like you are good friends.
I mean,
Sort of. We haven't spoken as much as, honestly, as much as we used to. It's been quite a while.
Yeah. When you've worked here as long as either of us have, you tend to get to know most everybody fairly decently.
Even if you do happen to lose touch for a while.
Exactly.
Now, without further ado, everybody, the Hall of Illusions. Again, thank you so much for meeting me here. Actually, Sylvaris, if you would excuse us for a second, the two of us do have a delivery that we must make first.
Yeah.
So,
Of course.
the guy running this.
I mean, yeah. You guys all kind of step in front of the Hall of Illusions. You can see, there's, like, a big glass box in front of the building itself. It kind of serves as kind of an introduction to it.
Mm-hmm.
And this large tent is painted with a mural of shifting images that show grinning fairies diving into pools of color, and the
Hectic.
helical.
Can you-
Helical?
Helical?
Helical.
Like a helix. That of a helix.
Helical.
Yeah,
Helical stripes of the tent's pointed canopies rotate in spirals, and the whole display seems to be designed to befuddle onlookers. There's a clown dressed in muted garb that stands in front of the tent's entrance. He's blinking at you guys very sadly.
I'm gonna get so lost.
Alright, well, I need to look for the guy who's in charge of this one.
Oh yeah, it's the clown guy.
Oh, it's the clown guy?
Yeah.
Oh shit, what was his name again?
Candlefoot.
Candlefoot.
I don't know if I gave you that already, but you have it now.
No, you did, but I just completely forgot it.
Okay.
Oh, this is the person that the Kinku had stolen the voice?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Good evening, Candlefoot. And how are you doing today?
He waves at you, before like tipping his little hat and giving you a small smile, and just kind of gesturing to your new friends, like, hi.
Oh, as good as ever, I see. These two are two guests. Meet Mr. Balkan Gordell and Briar March. They were here specially invited by, some sort of mysterious patron who I still don't quite know at all.
He kind of tips his head in confusion a little bit at that.
Yes, it is quite curious. In fact, I feel like it might have something to do with this? And I pull out it was like a crystal or like a pendant or something, right?
It was a like straw. It
It's
was
a
like a
doll.
corn husk doll.
Oh, right, a doll.
Yeah.
Sorry. And I take that doll out of my little like fanny pack, my little pouch, and I hand it out to him. I feel like it has something to do with this.
He looks.
I believe it belongs to you.
He looks confused for a second. He kind of looks at you, looks back to the doll, just kind of with like confusion clear on his head. Yago cocks his head again before gesturing between him and the doll. She's like, "What are you doing?" What?
There's nothing wrong with playing with dolls.
I was told by a little birdie, if you will, that you might have lost this.
He kind of gingerly takes it from your hand before looking it over.
Didn't Birdie steal it? It wouldn't be lost if it was forcibly taken.
Well, yes, it's a turn of phrase.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, they make this so vague. I'm trying my best.
Oh my
with
god.
this part. Because, out of character, you're supposed to run into this guy first, but you were very lucky with Kettle Stream.
Yeah, we very much wanted to to snail race.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got lucky with finding Kettle Stream in the first place, honestly.
Oh yeah, true.
Because that was a scripted event. That the dragonflies were a scripted event, and that was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway.
It's all scripted.
It's all scripted.
It's a lie.
Well, you know what? That just proves how good of a DM you are, that you allow us to do these things out of sequence.
Yeah. You know what wasn't scripted? Gretchen.
What? And you know what? That makes it even better, because Gretchen is my favorite part of this entire thing so far.
Made her up just so I could do the voice.
I love Gretchen.
Ooh.
And fucking
Gumbo
Gumbo
Why don't
and
you give me more information, please?
Gumbo and Grundle. I only remember Grundle of those two.
I was thinking up names for them, and I was gonna come up with like Matthew and Chachu or something.
Matthew and Chathu.
Yeah, something equally very stupid.
Rathu. Rat is short for Rathu.
God. Do I have to go to the back of this fucking book? I swear to God. Sorry, folks. Intermission, a little bit. Entertain the people.
Hey, chat.
Hi,
Hello,
chat.
chat. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. I hope that you're enjoying everything so far.
I hope this hasn't been entirely sucky. I do my very
Hang on,
best.
I know how to I know how to get chat moving. Chat.
Everything that wasn't
Pineapple and pizza, yes or no?
What?
Wait, what?
What did you say?
I said
Pineapple
chat,
pizza.
pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
As long as
Yeah.
it's not
Indifferent.
wet.
You need to taste it to really
If you've
Indifference.
never
really say
tried
yes or
pineapple
no.
on pizza, you aren't allowed to have an opinion.
Well, I did get some pineapple on pizza, and it's not that bad, but I did not enjoy it.
Yeah, like, I don't mind it. Like, but if you've never tried it, you're not allowed to have an opinion.
Let's see. Actually, my chat is pretty unanimously yes, except for Corey, who is like, I've never heard of pineapple or pizza.
Oh my God.
Who's she? Never heard of her. Sorry, sweaty.
The only thing that puts me off on pineapple and pizza is when it's like too liquidy and
Oh, yeah.
the juice like messes with the cheese and the sauce and stuff. But if it's like
No, yeah, it
dry
has to
enough
be,
and
like,
charred, nom nom.
Kind of.
Barely dry.
Yeah,
Yes.
I kind of agree there. Like, I don't mind it if it's like if it's a little bit softer or like if it's a little bit dry, like it's like that nice middle ground between it. But I still think that maybe one of the best pizzas that I've ever had. I'm not sure if I told you guys this story, but it was what I called at the time the Ivry pizza, because it was one of my best friends Ivry's preferred like pizza orders at the time, where it was Brooklyn pepperoni, pineapple, and this is from Domino's, by the way. So it was Domino's, Brooklyn pepperoni and pineapple, and completely replaced the red sauce with ranch.
Ooh.
And it was
That
really
works.
good.
That would work. Hollowed is in chat and he says pineapple on pizza is a -4 constitution.
Oh my god.
have them make a
Hey,
saving
Hollowed.
throw per bite.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You
That's
die
funny.
from eating pineapple pizza.
If you roll too low, if you roll lower than your constitution score, then you die instantly.
Yeah. I love
Power to pineapple.
So my Wednesday DM Zach, anytime that we drink in character, like he makes us do con saving throws.
Yes.
And which is one of my favorite things. But also,
Oh, God,
like
I've
when
done
we
that before.
drink out of character and start doing stupid things in character, he's
my
like,
God.
okay. And like if we've been doing both, so like drinking out of
Oh my
character and
God.
drinking in character, he's like, is this so like for my character, which my character's a dragon now, my character's a dragon, so I can't
Nice.
get drunk. But like
nice.
before
Oh,
then
that's
he
nice. Nice.
he'd be like, is this drunk Tegan or drunk Sydney? Like, which, like, I don't ever drink that much to actually, like, do, like, to get fucked up and do stupid things during session, but, like, Chris is notorious for doing this. Just, like, is this, like, fucking, Thaddeus would do this. Like, is this drunk Thaddeus or drunk Chris? Like,
Oh god. Okay.
it was so funny.
Guys,
Fucking
that's
fantastic.
So you guys might be speedrunning this a little bit, but
Oh, let's go. Let's go. I
Give us
genuinely thought,
roadblocks. We can.
yeah, no, I also genuinely thought that we were going slower than recommended, so
No.
nice.
We're just wildly out of order.
I
We're
see,
skipping.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I can live with it. That's the nature of the game, as one would say.
My capricious ass is taking control, and I'm letting. I was gonna say I'm letting Jesus take the wheel, but no, I'm letting Carrie take the wheel on this one.
Carrie can see into the future and has decided to speedrun the entire game.
Gonna,
You can
skip
see
4
into the
chapters of the book.
future. Nice. That's
No.
so Carrie.
No, but Kettlestream kind of looks at it for a second. He seems to be not Kettlestream. I've gotten my names mixed up.
Candlefoot.
Candlefoot. He kind of looks it over for a moment, a little bit confused. Before he kind of seems to crunch it a little bit in his hand, because it's made of like corn cob stuff, so it's a little bit dry. It seems to just crackle under his fingers before it starts to almost disappear in his hand as it words. It just kind of closes in on itself before like turning to ash in his hand and disappearing, and he kind of rubs his hand a little bit confused. He's like, "Oh, what was that? What? What?"
I laugh, or not. I laugh. I smile like very, like yeah. See.
You returned my voice to me, oh Carrie! And he kind of like immediately lunges to give you a big ol' hug.
I absolutely return it. Like here you go.
But very, very quickly, he like once again releases his grip and like holds you arms like, I must go, I must hurry, I must go.
Wait.
And he
Where are you going?
He is already bolting off.
I like look back and forth to my friends like should we follow him?
And you
Briar follows.
as you say that though, outside,
Sure.
You actually see there's some commotion that's happened a little bit away from you. There's a wooden mannequin that's of a grinning, raven-haired young woman in a witch's attire and a green flowing cape that hovers inside of like the glass cabinet that you are now kind of nearer to after that whole commotion.
Yeah.
inside of it, if you glance over, it has a book. You aren't quite sure why.
Are we?
It's open.
Am I about to witness a microaggression against witches?
No, because as you you glance over, because of all this commotion, you see that there are two halflings. That they're holding hands for a moment as they approach that glass cabinet. And one of the halfling, in like a moment of very tender hesitance, drops in the fuck. Okay, one of the halflings is wearing the butterfly rings and facepaint, and he drops to one knee, and he pulls out a small little box from his pocket, right next to his to the halfling next to him. And as he does, he's looking up, full of adoration in his eyes.
Adoration.
Fuck me. And his sweetheart bursts into laughter and begins to roll on the ground after looking away from the cabinet. And the halfling that was on one knee, he begins to sob, and he darts away into the safety of the tent without getting his ticket punched.
Ugh.
I don't understand the clown show, but Briar will slowly start clapping.
Oh no! This halfling's rolling on the ground still a little bit.
Wait, hang on. Question.
Yes.
How was Briar clapping?
Like, against his chest. Like,
Oh,
he
okay,
takes one hand and just kind of
you.
pats. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And just, you see,
Yeah, Briar
so basically...
magically grows one hand specifically for slow golf clap.
1d6 hands per day, only to be used in sarcastic clapping.
So,
No, it's just a little pat against his chest.
Okay.
So you guys can both you look both ways, you see one Candlefoot's running off in one direction. This halfling has running straight into the Hall of Illusions, sobbing because he's been, turned down by the love of his life. It's an interesting dynamic going on here.
Can we tell why it happened?
Hang on.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
I see that.
Hang
I'm
on.
looking at that. Shut up.
You see
I
that?
do my best.
I'm gonna say it.
I do my best. Shut up. No. Listen. I have a character. I literally have a D&D character named Adoran, okay? I get confused.
I'm gonna say it. I'm
Don't.
gonna say it.
Stop it.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'm pro-choice. I support the right to have an abortion.
Shut up! I get confused. Okay, anyway, whatever. That never happened because it didn't.
Oh my god.
It didn't. You're ruining the moment. Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm okay. I'm sorry. It's good.
Carrie has also burst into laughter at the comedic.
No.
Oh god.
Carrie does not laugh at this. She just goes, "Oh no, oh poor."
And this halfling.
But I'm also just still struggling. I'm watching Candlefoot run off, and I'm watching the halfling come by, and it's like,
Wait, what happened again?
Okay, run
I
down.
know,
You
I
gave
know
Candlefoot. Okay, yeah. And
what happened.
after a moment, the halfling that's laughing on the ground, he kind of regains himself, and kind of looks around, almost shocked, about what's happened. And he kind of gasps. It's like, no, come back! And he's
he went down that hallway.
Briar will walk up to him and
Oh no.
Well, he's gonna get lost again.
just kind of he's trying to talk to him. He's just
You're walking over there? Wait, you're walking over to the guy on the ground? I need you to roll...
he's approaching him.
Yeah, I need you to roll a... wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
oh, okay, yeah. 'cause
too much emotion, too much drama.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I was going to ignore all that anyway and go after Candlefoot. So,
Same.
if you'll excuse me.
Yes, a 2.
Okay, yeah, you
Sure.
just burst out into laughing. You're the same way this halfling did. You are on the ground laughing your ass off.
Of this amusement. He's just like laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, hey, Briar, are you okay?
Are you
okay
are
there?
you also approaching Balkan?
Well, I guess I am.
Roll that wisdom saving
Hey,
check for me, buddy.
Briar, what's happening? Why are you on the ground?
What's the wisdom save?
Well, 23.
A 23.
Nice.
What the hell?
Yeah,
So
alright,
funny.
you're freaking fine. Yeah, you're fine. You look over at the case, and you see that it reads, Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter. And
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Wait.
Nice.
so
God.
that's what makes them laugh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the spell.
Yeah.
Tasha's.
Oh.
It's literally called Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Silveris, what are you doing, by the way?
Watching all of that go down.
Okay.
well,
For
I'm
entertainment.
just gonna. Is it like a zone spell?
Like an AoE.
Yeah, an AoE.
I mean, it
That's-
happened as we walked up to it, so probably.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take Briar out, just out of it. If I know that it's a spell.
I mean,
Yeah.
now that it's a spell, but you could probably just like just kind of like pull him away from the source of it. Probably still laughing for a little bit though.
Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm gonna like, if you approach me, I'm gonna try to like push you off with my horse hair covered hand. And
Oh,
be like,
God.
no, it's too good. It's too good. It's so good.
Here,
It's like, did
look.
you hear it? Did you hear the punchline? He's just laughing insanely.
Here, look.
It only takes a few
I'm-
moments for you to like be able
Yeah.
to calm down again real quick.
Oh my
Look.
goodness.
Briar, I know this is funny, but please try to calm down. Yeah, and don't make a scene.
I'm imagining that's probably around the time that the spell wears off, so he'll stand up and straighten his clothes because he was just on the ground, but just kind of like, I'm not making a scene. I'm enjoying myself. It's part of the bit. Like, it was hilarious. Did you?
It's part
like,
of the bit. It's
Yeah.
just a joke, dude.
Yeah.
The halfling that was like on the ground quickly scurries up to the front of the tent, and he calls out, Reuben, Reuben, come back, Reuben! And he's just kind of calling out in front of the entrance.
Oh, poor Reuben.
Poor guy.
I love his
Well-
sandwiches.
Well, now it's time to ignore him again.
Okay,
Delicious.
I don't know. So now what we've got going on, we got Carrie. You're ditching to go and see what Candlefoot's off to go
Yeah.
and do.
Oh yeah, no, my man's on a panic. I need to.
Oh,
see
he
what's going on
looked
with
pretty
that.
happy.
I mean, true, but also he like sprinted off.
Oh, yeah.
Like he like wherever he was going, he didn't even stop to like say thank you.
You'd know why. If only.
Would I?
If
Oh.
only.
Oh boy.
It's too late now. Anyway.
Uh-oh. Well, here's hoping that the other three are interested in helping Reuben. Because it's a little
What
too late
are-
for me.
What are you guys gonna do? Huh?
We're just gonna take a little look around. Did anything drop when Reuben started running?
That's a
Like, did
ring.
He took. All right. Briar would like to subtly pocket the ring.
Oh no!
Yeah, I
can't
see
believe
this
you.
happen.
We have to roll
can't
perception
believe
against
you.
stealth.
It's gonna be like one of those. I'm getting up and I'm brushing
Briar.
myself off as
Briar's
Balkan
such-
is just like,
Briar.
get a hold of yourself. And
Briar,
Briar
roll
just
stealth.
like-
Roll stealth.
Briar's,
Okay.
Briar's such a munchkin.
I think it would be
love him.
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Yes, roll sleight of
think so,
hand.
Yeah. I'm only doing it because I was truth or dared in my chat. It didn't
Oh
help.
no.
But
No. Silveris 100% sees you do this.
yeah, so
I'm
just
gonna walk over to
pick it up
Briar
and-
and just hold my hand out. Give it.
don't. Excuse me. I mean, to be blunt, I've just met you, and I don't see your name on it. This was dropped by this fine gentleman, and I'm just going to go assist him. And Briar walks into the Hall of Illusions.
Oh God. Okay. Cool. I love it how we split the party. That's great.
But
Wait,
he's
Briar,
gonna be
come
like,
back.
he didn't get the same recognition that of Solvaris that Balkan does. So he doesn't like the stranger coming up to him and wants his spoils.
Yeah. Fair enough. Cool.
Group Mom is just gone.
Can I
Goodbye.
try something?
I don't know what.
Carrie was our moral balance.
Yeah. Balka, what are you doing, my man?
I just want to convince Briar to wait for Carrie.
Carrie's piecing out without you.
Because Carrie is away.
Carrie's
and
gonna
I
leave.
don't-
Are you gonna try to follow Carrie?
We're supposed to go into all of Illusions, right?
Well, right
I
now,
mean-
Carrie's gonna go and try to find Candlefoot. Candlefoot has gone up.
He did.
He has gone up this way right now. Which I assume is the direction that Carrie will be going.
Well, I feel like I don't know where Carrie gone because I was too focused with Briar.
Fair enough. Which leaves Silveris, Briar, and Balkan. What are you guys gonna do then?
I mean,
We'll come back to you, Carrie. Thank you.
yeah.
I'm just humming the music I'm listening to.
Sweet.
See, Briar's not the one that needs a babysitter, you guys.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
I don't know if you're making a joke or not.
No, I'm totally serious. He's got this. But I
It's
mean, yeah,
hilarious.
Briar is starting to walk into the Hall of Illusions.
Okay.
So I don't know if anybody goes with him or.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
he's not dashing, but he is walking firmly. with
Speed
purpose.
walking.
Yeah.
can I try to convince him to stop and maybe wait for Carrie?
I mean, you could, yeah.
What would you say?
Is-
Sure
Yeah.
as hell can try.
Yeah, you could make something up
Wait,
and then
Bri-
roll perception, see, persuasion.
Okay. Wait, Briar, where are you going? We still need to go with Carrie, right? I don't know where she gone, but it would be probably better if we wait for her.
But Carrie led us here, and this strange little fellow dropped his stuff. And he missed the end of the joke. He wasn't laughing like we were laughing. He doesn't understand the funny that happened.
We can always come back to him later, you know? It's not like he's gonna vanish anytime soon.
Exactly, Balkan. We're going into a building. How many places can we get lost in the building? It's probably the safest that we would be while we wait for Carrie to come back.
What would Carrie think if she doesn't see us in front of the All of Illusions? Maybe she's gonna try and go somewhere else, because at the number of times you got lost, she tried to search for you a lot of times.
Take affront of that, sir. I have never been lost. I know exactly where I'm going, and I end up there with purpose.
Well, we're always searching for you.
That's because you're not going with urgency. We have places to be and people to meet and things to do, and we can't be late.
Well, this is Carnival. We're enjoying ourselves. It's not like we need to rush it every attraction.
I don't feel like this is that situation. I mean, Carrie led us to the Hall of Illusions. It was her idea in the first place. We're waiting for her. We're just waiting inside.
Oh, an hour passed by. We talked for an hour.
I let the big timer traffic jams go on a little bit longer than I needed to. It's fine though. It's fine.
Well,
So long as you guys gotta make a decision in the end.
well,
It doesn't
I
matter
mean-
either way.
Briar's still walking in.
Okay, so Briar's going into the Hall of Illusions.
Yeah,
I
again,
guess.
I'm not like running through it. I'm just, if anybody's coming with me, they'll be able to catch up.
Yeah.
And we'll.
Well, I'm gonna go with Briar, but
Okay.
just to make sure he doesn't do the attraction himself.
Silveris?
I mean, if they see that Balkan is going with Briar, then they'll stay outside and wait.
Alright.
The lookout.
Carrie now. The spotlight on Carrie.
Alright, so basically you two are looking for Ruben, who just, ran in, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have you roll a perception check.
Wisdom check?
Yeah,
Perception.
perception.
Because I'm so great at those.
Welcome to Will I Be Blind? Oh, no, I got a 21.
Whoa.
13. Not terrible for Briar.
So, Briar, you don't actually find him, unfortunately, but, Balkan, damn. With a 21.
I see everything.
You kind of round a corner where, it kind of looks like maybe it's a dead end, but it turns out it wasn't. Like a hall of mirrors kind of thing. Like, because when you enter, that is what you are essentially greeted with. A very fancy version of a hall of mirrors.
Okay.
And rounding a corner that, from a distance, it doesn't look like, it looks like a dead end. But you can get a little bit closer to see that it actually continues on. And behind that, well,
What's happening?
you okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Carrie.
Carrie, don't make me mute you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just posted something in the server in the chat. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm so sorry for derailing this.
What is the image on the one on the ground?
That's Balkan.
That's
Is that Balkan?
It's really
I
tiny,
don't
though.
want to be here.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Okay, go on. I will.
Okay. God. No, you go around a corner and you find, the halfling from outside. The Reuben, as you would say. And he's standing in front of a mirror, but it's strange. As you kind of approach him from behind, you can see that there's another reflection in the mirror that doesn't really reflect in real life. You see that there's a young girl in a mask, a pig's mask, seeming to whisper something into his reflection's ear. And he stands kind of worryingly. Before hearing you and quickly whipping around, to the surprise of both himself and the girl in the mirror, who very quickly after seeing you just disappears. Sorry. I suppose I got a little bit lost in here, didn't I? And he seems to still being kind of in not a great place. And he holds what used to be the ring box in his hands, just kind of worryingly spinning it around.
Yeah. Wait. What am I lost my idea. Damn it.
Ooh.
Don't worry about it. But I think you dropped something.
Of course. He opens up the ring box and sees that the ring is gone. He's like, it's fine. He didn't want it anyways.
Look, I'm not good with stuff like that, but I can assure you that it's gonna be fine. 'Cause there's always up and downs in life, you know? you're going to get back on your feet in no time.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know why he would laugh at me like that. You know? You know why.
It's look, don't. The laughter wasn't on purpose. It was a spell.
Oh.
Even if it's hard to believe, it was a spell.
What?
Someone or something put a laughter spell that if you get in that area, you start laughing. So they probably didn't want to laugh at you. It was just because of the spell.
And you're not just saying that to make me feel better, right?
Well, if it can make you feel better, they didn't laugh on purpose, you know?
He kind of nods.
Maybe they didn't want to.
And he glances back at, like, the mirror that just now shows his regular reflection, free of any other freaky children.
Damn the child.
And he's like, okay, alright. I suppose I don't need to stay in here, huh?
Well, unless you want to do the attraction, I don't see.
Oh, there's that. There's no attraction. The attraction
What
is
did you say?
walking through. The attraction is walking through the mirror maze.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got that souvenir.
But yeah, so, Briar, if you run a, make another, let's see how lost you get, actually.
Oh no, wait, I lost sight of Briar again.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Well,
Crit roll.
I will.
Which crit?
I got a nat 20.
Damn, nice. Alright, yeah, you kind of you hear them talking, you're like, oh, there they are. And you found them both, which means that you'll be able to safely get out of the Hall of Mirror Maze. Hall of Illusions. It's just a fancy mirror maze.
Okay.
The Hall of Illusions.
When Briar goes into the illusions, though, and he sees that it's mirrors, as he's looking for Ruben, he's also going to be knocking all of the mirrors.
Oh?
So, yeah, so as he's walking up and down, it's just going to be like,
You see,
Mistress.
you're walking around, you're
Mhm.
you're looking at all these mirrors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And since you're doing this, you actually kind of see something just almost out of the corner of your eye that just kind of seems to be darting in and out of each mirror, you know, as you walk past them. And it seems to be the small figure, you know, of what looks like a little girl that just seems to follow you as you exit the Hall of Illusions before disappearing once more every time you try to focus on her.
Did I ever get a good look at her? Did I recognize her?
Yeah, no, you didn't really get a good look at her just because you kept seeing her out of the corner of your eye. You knew enough to know it was a little girl with, like, pigtails and a pig mask.
Okay.
But other than that, you really didn't see anything. But
Okay.
what is weird is that right before you all leave, and you can, you know, glance around. Actually, everyone make a perception check.
Everyone?
Yes.
Everyone who's in there, or
Yes, everyone who's in there.
Oh, yes. Well, I see everything.
Yes, for I too will also become dazzled by the mirrors and the illusions.
24.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, you look around and you see, like, in the mirror, kind of almost head on for you, Balkan, you see just a younger version of yourself staring back at you, if only for a moment. and then they just are replaced by your normal reflection.
Wait, I'm a female now?
No, a younger version of yourself.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah,
So,
you're
so
out
we
again.
just see a little girl with a mask.
You
that
see,
looks like
The
us.
pig mask.
you saw a little girl with mask, and
Oh,
then you
no.
also saw the younger version of yourselves reflected in the mirrors.
Okay.
Brian wouldn't recognize that it's their younger because they would have 2 arms.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, poor boy.
Oh,
Poor
God.
Briar.
Poor bunny boy.
Funny boy. But upon arriving outside, Ruben looks over to, the figure who's standing outside, whose name I've already forgotten.
I don't think you gave.
Oh, yeah,
Ruben?
he has a name. Ween.
Ween.
His name is Ween.
Ween.
Ween the
He was
mouse.
standing out
Ruben
there.
and Ween.
It's like,
Can I call
Ruben!
him Wine?
Ruben, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I would never laugh at you for that. It's like, really? I just... Maybe I was silly thinking it, but... No, of course you're not silly. I do. And, there's applause that happens around you as people, he, gets back on one knee and he, opens up an empty box, but it doesn't matter because they're in love.
Briar, come back here with the ring.
Well, so Briar, before Balkan says it, Briar will walk by and kind of see the empty box and just drop the ring in there and be like, there you go.
You may now kiss the bride.
And Ruben and Ween,
You're like-
they say Happy Pride Month, and then they kiss.
Happy Pride Month.
Yeah. So, well, that's one disaster averted.
To
I don't know if we
clear
want
the
to call it
dust.
here and start off with Carrie's
Wow.
shenanigans next time.
I mean, this has been a session of about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's about time to do it.
Yep.
Sure.
People are starting to seem quite tired.
Fair enough.
We learned something today.
Yeah.
You learned something.
If you want,
Hopefully, things will go okay.
Hopefully. Who knows?
yeah.
It'll be
Maybe.
fun.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
We've
everybody.
officially learned that Carrie is Team Mom. And if you want things to go off the rails quickly, leave Mom behind.
Oh no.
Always.
But yeah, big thanks to everybody who came who played today. Pleasure being your DM as per usual, etc.
Yeah.
If you want to
It's
solve
a lot
a
of fun.
disaster, you
Thank you
need to
for running
create a
this.
disaster.
Oh, fucking fantastic.
I don't know if we're gonna be playing next week. I don't know. We'll figure out the consensus on next week. Probably in chat.
Yeah. I hope that we can. I do not know if I will have anything that would stop that.
Yes.
I'll probably be sleeping.
Just,
All
yeah,
day.
we'll just have to check
Yep.
our next schedules and stuff in chat.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Yeah.
It
See ya.
was really fun. Have a good one.
A ton of
Take care
fun, yeah.
yourselves.
Yep. Alright, and for everybody who came by for the stream, it's much appreciated. A big ol' thank you to everyone who, again, played in the game, and we'll might be meeting up next week. Almost certainly the week after that, though. And thank you again for coming to the stream. Bye-bye!